for you. This is gonna be a different episode. It's gonna be a Thomas the Tank Engine episode. Yeah. Use the cooker. Go ahead. Go ahead, start the episode. Start it.
And every year around the time of the accident, it stalked the lines of Sodor, plunging into the night, shrieking like a lost soul. Are you having us on, Henry? A wee bit. Yes, very amusing, Henry. But in all seriousness, what was the ghost like? I don't know. I never actually saw it. My impression has been the engine itself wasn't really terrifying, just unsettling. It certainly didn't help that some poor dear lost her mind after looking inside one of its coaches. Any idea what she saw? None. There have been all sorts of theories, ranging from the ghosts of the deceased passengers to demons and other more grotesque possibilities. That's very disturbing. And Mr. Zorro got rid of it? Aye, with a polite chat if you can believe it. No rituals, no exorcisms. He told the ghost he could go, and off he went. How very obliging. Is it rather morbid of me to say I wish I had seen the spectre up close? A little bit. But I get where you're coming from, Jeffrey. I wouldn't have mind taking a gander just to know. What's so funny? I just remembered what happened the day after the ghost disappeared. We were at the shed and James asked what it looked like. Lily said it kind of resembled Thomas, to which he said, "You mean it was wickedly handsome?" That's what I like most about Thomas, his unrelenting sense of humour. Well, it's been great chatting with you two, but I have to go. The flying kipper's not going to take itself. Night, Henry. Have a safe run. Shunted? Why on earth have we been shunted? The signalman said it was to allow another train to pass. Did he say what it was? No, only that it was the only other one scheduled to run through this way. Once it's passed, we can go. Bother. We were making such good time too. Is it just me, or does something always seem to happen every time we take the kipper? You hear that? Must be the train. Sounds rather small. Maybe it's one of the Farquhar boys running solo. Or not. Who was that? I don't know. I can barely see your boiler through this fog. Well, it looked like a tank engine pulling a brake van, but I didn't see any numbers, or even a face. That's odd. Come on then, we should be clear to go. We'll ask about that engine when we reach Barrow. Very strange. Very, very strange. Are you sure it was faceless, Henry? To be honest, no. I couldn't see much of it, but I'm pretty sure it was black. Well, nothing like that came through here. What did they say at Barrow? Nothing. They said no trains had gone out that night because of the fog. Now that I think about it, it's amazing I was allowed to take the kipper at all. It was an important delivery, Henry, which makes me realize the train you saw must have had a higher priority. A single tank engine hauling a brake van? I would say that's unlikely, but since it happened, clearly not. Somehow I get the feeling we're in for an unusual winter.
Hey Emma. I heard Henry talking to Toby and Gordon. He said he saw what looked like a tank engine pulling a brake van. Gordon guessed he might have saw Arthur's ghost, which is weird, don't you think? Because there's no such thing as ghost, right?
But Josh, hold on, Josh. I'm gonna sing this.
Okay.
Okay, after I talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Why would Gordon guess Henry saw Arthur's ghost? There's no such thing as ghosts. Like, there's no such thing as Doofenshmirtz abandoned self-storage.
Doofenshmirtz abandoned self-storage! He's a fake!
Well, well, look what we've got here. Hello, Ducky. Don't call me Ducky, Diesel. Sorry, Ducky. What are you doing here? Delivering a special train to Sodor. I have to take this lot to Wellsworth. What's so special about it? Is it holding eggs you've laid? I'll never forgive myself for what I'm about to say next. Diesel, I need your help. Are you done? Wait, you serious? Yes, I need your help getting to Wellsworth. What for? You've been there before. Not for a long time, Diesel. And I know Vickerstown has gotten an overhaul, and in this fog, having a guide would be really useful. I thought the Great Western Way meant you didn't need help. The Great Western Way is all about knowing when to ask for help. Okay, Ducky, I'll help you out, but you have to do something for me. What sort of something? I don't know yet. Let's just say you owe me a favor. What? Forget it. I'd rather owe a favor to Stalin than you. Suit yourself. No skin off my nose. Have fun hanging out in the fog. You weasel! I love being me. What's that? It looked like fisting fuses. It's back! What are you doing back here? Ah! Duck! What's the matter with you? You sound like you're going through puberty. Don't be ridiculous, Duck. Me? You're the one who just flew in here like he's seen a ghost. Maybe I did. What? You know what? It doesn't matter. I have to get this train to Sodor, and I need to get it there tonight. So fine. Take me there, and I'll owe you a favor. No, Duck. Don't worry about that. I'd be happy to escort you to Wellsworth. You would? Of course, my friend. We're British Railways now. We have to help each other out. All right. I don't know who you are or what you've done with Diesel, but I'll take your offer. In fact, I've just thought of a way I can repay the favor. How? I won't tell the others you squealed like a little girl just now. Gah, fine. Now that's what I call the Great Western Way. Face it, Percy, we're lost. How can that be? Because we don't know where we are. Thomas, it's not like we took the wrong road. We can only go where the lines take us. And since we just crossed a river down from a bridge, I say we're on the loop. Which we shouldn't be. We're supposed to be traveling along the main line. Maybe the signalman made a mistake. Or maybe there was something wrong with the points. Whatever the reason, I don't see this as a problem. I reckon we're about 500 yards away from Mongrel McColl's old farm. If we find that, we'll get our bearings. I'm just not keen about travelling down a line we aren't meant to be on in the dead of night in a thick fog. How do we know another train isn't meant to be coming down the other way? Good point. Maybe we should go ahead and check. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Thomas, what do you make of this rumour that Arthur's ghost has come back? I might believe it if Diesel hadn't been the one to say that. Yeah, he's not really trustworthy, but why would he lie about something like that? Search me. He's done some pretty sick things in the past. I wouldn't put anything by him. All right, I believe him. Fizzling fireboxes! What's going on? Why's the ground on fire? It looks like... Thomas, you don't think that's hell, do you? I don't want to find out! Scarpa! Of course. After being terrorized by ghosts, why wouldn't the devil come swanning in? What do we do? Repent by the sound of it. There isn't enough time in the universe for you to do that, Diesel. Shut your gob, Thomas. All right, chaps, settle down. No need to go into a tizzy. Edward, there is plenty of cause to go into a tizzy. Arthur's flipping ghost is back, and the gates of hell might be about to open up. No, James, they're not. And the engine you've all seen isn't Arthur's ghost. How do you know? Because I was at Fort Sudrian the day it arrived. The engine is very real, and it's taking part in a Ministry of Defense trial called Operation White Fleet. Which is what exactly? I don't know. The specifics are classified. Both Sir Topham and I were sworn to secrecy, which is why we couldn't tell you sooner. The only reason I'm allowed to discuss it now is because the project failed. How so? The engine broke down last night. They had to dump its fire, which is what you two saw, burning coals steaming in the snow. Why'd they conduct the trial here? They wanted to take advantage of this fog. They figured it would provide good cover. But since you lot saw it, obviously not. I don't believe it. You mean I embarrassed myself in front of Duck because the government wanted to test its new toy? How'd you embarrass yourself, Diesel? What? Forget I said anything. Come on, Diesel. Out with it. No. You know what? We don't need him. We can just ask Duck the next time he pops by. Don't you dare!
Oh, so there is no such thing as ghosts. Ah, cool. At first I was scared as I was the time Daddy kicked my butt. Please, dude, we're innocent. Don't harm any of us. No, please. No, I'm so sorry. No, please. No, dude, stop it. No. Ow. No, please. I love you, dude. I love you, Daddy, dearest. Go.